Very good impressions. It was working well. That's a positive. Engine side, mechanically with the car, we had no issues at all, which is good. Also, even with the tricky conditions today, we managed to get some good feeling, good data. We managed to give me the sense of the increased loads, increased downforce levels, and I've never experienced these kind of levels of grip in a race car, which is good.
When Nico departed, it was important to find somebody that fits his shoes, and I think we found somebody. He's a calm, focused, intelligent driver with a lot of experience that has shown speed 9 times on the podium. The guy that we needed to replace Nico. And Lewis, obviously the most exciting modern Formula 1 racing driver, 3-time world champion. There's not a lot I need to say about him. He's just proven on track and off track that he's very exciting.
Obviously very exciting for all of them. Okay, now move straight to the main one. What made the headlines last night? Why Europa League was actually going on. Then Leicester City feels, okay, it's time for them to actually let Claudio Ranieri go. But then the reactions coming from everyone, what he has actually done for the club, winning the league title for them for the first time. It was a historic moment. No one gave them a chance. But then it's not all about winning the league. You talked about loyalty. There's nothing like that in football. That's why you have players move to China just to make the money. And I think the only thing that is actually loyalty is the money, you know. But then, from what we see,
it's shocking. I didn't see it happen. I don't know.
They should have done it earlier.
If they were going to do it at all.
They haven't scored a Premier League goal in 2017.
Well, maybe we'll look at the stats later. But, I mean, I'm shocked. This was someone that received the Lawrence Award on behalf of Leicester, I think, less than a week ago. And this is happening. And it beats me. I really don't understand why they've done that. But you see, the demands of football these days, the success of yesterday can easily be forgotten today. It's not the first one. It happened to Jose Mourinho, won the league. Next season, it was
Manuel Pellegrini.
It was flip-flopping, and it was sacked. Manuel Pellegrini, like you just said. But the big question...
Mancini.
Mancini, yes. The big question is was Claudio Ranieri able to keep them in the top flight? My answer would be yes. 13 games to go, yes. And incidentally, we talked about it here yesterday. Yeah. I think the biggest problem was he was too loyal to some of the players that won the league for him. He tried, like this season, tried to play with 2 strikers. I think he exposed them at the back. You also pointed out that they lost the element of surprise. That also, and well, a lot of people don't like saying it. They lost to N'Golo Kante. That contributed.
Yeah, it was a key factor.
A lot. But even saying all that, I still felt that Claudio Ranieri shouldn't have been treated this way, and that's why you shouldn't wonder why
when you say that,
are mercenaries.
When you say
treat
that,
a coach like this, then
when you say he shouldn't have been, treated this way, I mean, Leicester City, they don't want to go on relegation, and from the way it's going, there's just a free fall they're having. Millwall, remember FA Cup? They're out. I mean, against Sevilla, I mean, he came out to actually say that they played very well. I was like, I watched the game. That wasn't the same game we all watched. We're looking for most of the players. In first time, it was terrible. But then, I think he came out to actually say they gave their best and all that. Leicester were just a better side and all. And going into the game against Millwall, it was like they were the underdogs and all that. I felt, is that what Leicester City had been reduced to? That's after just winning the league last season. So a lot of the stats, it's not really good. I mean, breaking on the records, you broke the record last year, but then you're breaking on the records on a negative note.
For the wrong reasons.
For the wrong reasons this year. So I think Leicester the club didn't want to, keep on with it. Maybe we'll look at the stats. Of course, 1 point of relegation this season, and they were able to break the top flight record for longest goal drought by a reigning champion. And of course, second reigning champions after Leeds United in all 21 games that they played in 1992 and 1993 season to remain winless in their opening 13 away matches of a top flight season. Just take a look at all the records they've been breaking. Only team in the top 5 European leagues not to have scored a league goal in 20 17. And 610 minutes without scoring a Premier League goal since Islam Slimani's 20th minute winner against West Brom United. That was December. West Ham United. That was New Year's Eve. So it tells you a whole lot. Having this kind of stats, and you're having a manager, you feel, okay, I'm supporting him. And just take a look at their stats in EPL. Games 25, wins 5. That's reigning champions. They draws 6, lost 6, 14. Points 21, position 17th, and the goal for and goal against 24th and 43 respectively. It tells you a whole lot about the club. And just look at their season. You hear me?
Compared with
what happened
last
this season.
Leicester season by season review position last season, they were by this time they were first. They had 53 points. They won 15, lost 2, scored 47 goals and conceded 27. And of course, right now, they're in 17th position, hovering above that relegation place. They have 21 points, won 5 matches, lost 14, scored 24, conceded 43. I still think, you may not agree, that Claudio Ranieri is a victim of the success that he has achieved. And that's why this is happening.
Okay, and that is why the club is saying this, that this has been the most difficult decision we have had to make in nearly 7 years since King Power took ownership of Leicester City. But we are duty-bound to put the club's long-term interest above all sense of personal sentiment. Now, Yemi, this is the one you were talking about. So, no matter how strong that may be, it was never our expectations that the extraordinary feat of last season should be replicated this season. Indeed, survival in the Premier League was our first and only target at the start of the campaign. So, right now, we will forever be grateful to him for what he has helped us to achieve. That's the best they could. They're not expecting to actually repeat what happened last season, but then not going down. At least have a top 10 finish. Maybe that was just the expectation. But from the free fall that they are experiencing now, from one indication, Leicester City might just go on relegation, and Hull City might stay up.
Yeah, it's a dilemma. I'll be honest enough to admit that it's a dilemma. And that's why Leicester, they did what they had to do. And I understand. And we'll see where they go from there. A lot of people feel that the decision should have come earlier than this. But we'll see how all of this can help them out. We're going to go on a quick break now. When we return, there's still so much for you on Sports This Morning. Join us again.